Henry McClure Live. Let's review for a second. So this is where the NGO offices that runs Topeka. You got it? Right up there. Do you know that the board meetings of Go Topeka are closed? So Go Topeka has a contract, and they dole out the economic development money to whoever they want, and preferably people that are in the chamber. You got that? That's the way it works around this town. I've done deals right and left, but none of my deals, they never, ever qualify. Because, like, even though 85 people out of this Chick-fil-A deal, no, that deal didn't create jobs. So let's think about this. I'm going to do some more research, but the interest only on the debt would be about $83,000 a year, a day. $83,000 a day in debt, interest only. And these guys up here decided to give one of their members, Cody Foster and Aim and Seth, $9.2 million. To fix up the AT&T building, where they had a deal right down there on the old Wolf's Camera that they couldn't lease for years on the same project. Exact same project. So you can't get into the board meeting. Now, I think thanks to Joe Ledbetter, they got it to where they got to turn over the notes. So I'm going to make an open records request to get the secretary's notes. And I'm going to also ask for Mike Morris's broker's opinion. It's his listing. He would have had to analyze that for the owner of the building and Go Topeka. And I'm sure he's a member of the chamber. I'm not. And that's why I don't get any money. But you know what? I don't want your money. And we can't afford to be giving Cody Foster and I don't care. He's got a nice hotel. He's got a brewery, a taco stand. And he's one of, from what I hear, he's one of the best employers ever out at his Advisors XL on McClure Road. We got to do things differently. We don't have the money. Think about it in the terms of every day you wake up and you're $83,000. Okay, that's the first thing you got to pay. Well, let's pay all the interest to live in this town. You know, I came downtown because even clean and sober, I still love the nightlife. This is Mayberry. Why don't we just embrace Mayberry? Did you see the show the other day before the Jetto meeting? Like, the roads are torn up. People don't want to live here. I don't like the government here. There isn't one city council person that deserves to get reelected. And if I have to run for mayor, if I have to keep Ryan Duncan out of being the mayor, but we got to get some people to come forward. in districts 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. As I said in the Jetto meeting, you guys have outlived your usefulness. Don't blame the landowner out in Lawrence Bay. All you got to do today is sue for the specials and take the property back. You know, here's the thing, they're not qualified. We got to get government out of business. And you got to have people sitting up there that know a little bit about something, deal making, and business. We need to become a pro-development town, or admit that we're not going to grow and save all our money. But you can't be both ways. You know, Pee Wee Herman and Miss Congeniality can't walk around beating their chest. Not under these current conditions. And you can't go giving $9.2 million to a guy. This is the club right here. Come down here, pay homage. If you want to do a deal in Topeka, I can tell you how to do it. I can tell you where to put your money, what club to join, what country club. This. We don't have an even playing field. We don't. I'm telling you something. A guy told me the other day some things about Visit Topeka. So I've looked into it. I've looked into Go Topeka, and I have found money that's just getting wasted. They're doling out money. They're brown nosers. That's what they are. It's brown nose money. So guys like Kevin Cook can get reelected, be right in my way. I'm going to get Elon Musk looking at the federal funds for the Highway Administration. Oh, man. There's Jupiter right up there. See it right there? Right there. You know, Jupiter has the most gravity of all the planets in our solar system, and it's the one that protects us from all the asteroids. Hey, Thomas Henry Murren's watching. Hey, you ought to read this article I wrote on Mace Siegel about developing his first strip center in the early 60s and the strip centers that he built in the 60s. It's kind of good. I was just thinking about Mace the other day. Oh, and Tommy, I'm working with Mike Siegel right now on opening up an art gallery. And I'm working with Mainline and him on doing some poster art. And I want to do some more deals with other people. This will be fun. And a percentage of the proceeds go to Agape Village, which is our Veterans Project. But anyway, so what I hope what's going on a national level, because it trickles down to your local community. And all Go Topeka is a way to funnel money to people to control Topeka. That's what it's about. Man, I'm proud of Trump today. You know, if you're going to stand with Ukraine, do it from Ukraine. You know, my intelligence and the people I've interviewed have told me about the Nazis that live in Ukraine, and how the Ukrainians are just picking on Russian-speaking people. I'm not saying Putin went about it right, but he's just trying to he's just trying to liberate real estate that he thinks is his. Man, I loved what was going on. I mean, people, USAID, that was just a cutout for the CIA. Go Topeka is just a cutout to funnel money to their deals, to be a self-serving organization. And you know something? The voters here are stupid. You're stupid. You're fucking stupid. If you're just gonna give $2.5 million in money so they can give away $2.5 million, well, it's not that. But you know something? It's not going to be my fault if you guys don't get out and vote and change things. We got to get out in numbers. We've got to get people to change what's going on. Hazel Hill, guys. He's watching me. He goes, "What's that guy doing down yonder?" Henry McClure. Telling it like it is. Yeah, it was a red letter day at the White House. Just think about it. Who really benefited from the plantation we built out there for the working poor? The box movers. So the whole idea is when you're not healthy anymore to move boxes, you can go to work for the bedpan people. You know, like going from the field to work into the house. It didn't increase our population, and it didn't lower our taxes. So what good was it? It's like kissing your sister. Hey, tune in the morning. I got Deb Goodrich on the phone. She'll be on the Henry McClure live show. And I think we're going to bring James Bolden in. He said I got to keep it on task. James Bolden is exploring the idea of running for mayor. Yeah, moving down here was a hoax. Well, anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Y'all be good. My battery's dying anyway.